Congratulations, you've been hired as Night Compliance Technician at the Eldridge County Water Reclamation Research Annex. Rule 01. Your badge is not identification. It's a counter. When you arrive in Eldridge, Nevada, the guard will slide your lab jacket across the desk like it's evidence. Put it on immediately. If you hesitate, he'll quietly stamp your ID number 47 again. Same number, fresh ink. That means your shift already started, and you're late before you even enter. Rule 02. Do not take Route 93 if the sky looks too clean. You'll drive the desert highway at night. If the stars feel unusually sharp, like someone turned up the contrast, turn the radio on and keep it on, even if it's only static. Silence makes room for the second set of headlights that never passes you. Rule 03. The motel exists only if the sign flickers twice. You'll see Sunset Hollow Motel before the Annex orientation. If the neon sign flickers once, keep driving. If it flickers twice, you're allowed to stop for exactly 7 minutes. If it flickers 3 times, don't slow down. Don't blink. Don't check your mirrors. Rule 04. Never accept a room key that is warm. Inside the motel office, the clerk won't look up. If the key feels warm in your palm, put it down and ask for ice. If she slides a paper cup across the counter, you may leave safely. If she slides a towel, you've already been assigned a room you didn't request. Rule 05. At the Annex gate, you must walk like you belong there. The facility sits low in the earth, as if the desert tried to bury it. Teal security lights buzz overhead. Walk at a steady pace. If you feel watched, do not look toward the cameras. Look at the ground and count your steps. If you lose count, start over at 47. Rule 06. Orientation is a video, but the presenter is live. The training room will smell like old air conditioning. A screen will play a smiling instructor. You will notice his eyes never blink. Halfway through, he will pause and say your name, calmly, politely, as if he's just remembered you. Do not answer. Your voice becomes a door. Rule 07. Your job is not to fix anything. Your job is to document compliance. You will be tempted to help, tighten a valve, reset a pump, wipe a spill. Don't. The Annex doesn't reward initiative, it records it, and it will ask you to repeat it, perfectly, forever. Rule 08. If the intercom calls you 47, stop walking. Not your name, not technician, just 47. When you hear it, freeze. Count to 7. If the intercom repeats the call before you reach 7, turn around slowly and walk back the way you came, without looking at doors, windows, or reflective surfaces. Rule 9. Mirrors are not allowed past Corridor C. In Corridor C, you'll see a stainless panel that reflects like a mirror. Do not check your face. Do not check your badge. If you catch your reflection moving a fraction late, close your eyes and keep walking until you feel the air change. The Annex rearranges itself when it knows you're watching. Rule 10. The lab lights are teal for a reason. Don't warm the room. Tungsten desk lamps exist at each station. You may use them only for reading the compliance ledger. If you turn one toward the hallway, you'll illuminate something that was never meant to be described, so the building will make sure you describe it anyway. Rule 11. The water in Sink 3B is not water after midnight. At 12 a.m., Sink 3B will run on its own. Do not turn it off. Do not taste it. Do not let it touch your badge. If it splashes, you'll notice the droplets crawl slightly, like they're deciding where to be. Rule 12. If a phone rings in a room without phones, don't answer. There are old wall plates where phones used to be. Sometimes one will ring anyway. If you answer, you'll hear highway wind, a motel sign buzzing, and someone breathing like they're smiling. They will ask very gently if you're still driving. Hang up without speaking. Rule 13. If you see a second U on a security monitor, don't react. The cameras are slightly delayed. That's normal. But if you see yourself step into frame when you haven't moved, keep your hands visible and stare at the compliance ledger until the monitor goes black. Reacting confirms you recognize it. Recognition is permission. Rule 14. If your badge number changes, don't correct it. At some point, your badge will not read number 47. It may read number 46 or number 48. You will feel an instinct to fix the error. Don't. The Annex is testing whether you understand the truth. The number is not for you. It's for how many of you have tried to leave. Rule 15. Do not enter the room labeled Observation unless invited twice. There's a door with frosted glass. Behind it, a teal glow, heavier fog, and the sound of paper being turned. If you hear a knock from inside, ignore it. If you hear a knock again, exactly 7 seconds later, you may open the door a few inches and say, "Ledger ready." Nothing else. Rule 16. If you smell desert rain, the highway is inside the building. You'll catch it suddenly. Dust and rain that doesn't exist. The lights will dim. You'll hear tires on gravel. Don't chase the sound. Don't follow the feeling of outside. If you do, you'll find Route 93 under teal fluorescence, stretching forever between lab doors. Rule 17. If the motel key appears in your pocket, you are not where you think you are. You will reach for your pen and feel metal. A warm key. The Sunset Hollow tag. That means the Annex has overlapped locations. Don't panic. Sit. Write compliant on the next line of the ledger, no matter what you saw. The ledger is how it decides to keep you. Rule 18. The final audit is performed at the elevator that doesn't show up on maps. Near the end of your shift, you'll find an elevator with no buttons, only a fingerprint plate glowing teal. It will accept you immediately, like it's been waiting. Inside, the reflection will be wrong. Your eyes will look rested. Your badge will look new. Do not trust that version of you. Keep your gaze on the seam between the doors and whisper, "Night compliance." The elevator likes titles more than names. Stay calm. Follow the rules. Good luck, Night Compliance Technician.